Be careful of this cute little one. Don't be confused by its cute appearance. Once you are possessed by it, you will lose not only one eyeball, but the whole brain. Fortunately, this mission is not sent by ordinary players, but by the elite team under the guidance of the Genius Company. All of them have super strong physical qualities. After successfully locking the cute into the special container, Xiaohei immediately reinforced the box. However, in this spaceship that specializes in hunting extraterrestrial creatures, the parasite just now was just an appetizer. At this moment, there is a huge alien plant hanging outside the room. It seems to be calm and harmless, but it is likely to eat meat. The core mission of the team this time is to search for survivors and eliminate extraterrestrial creatures. It is not their duty. At this time, the rescue team has encountered the epidemic. Ordinary bullets hit it like a brain itch. They urgently called for special troops to support, but the communication signal was disturbed. The team member Mid can only rush out of the spaceship first and follow the building to the upper floor for rescue. Suddenly, there is a scene of harm outside the building. Another out-of-control spaceship is hitting the nearby skyscraper with a thunderous force. The crisis broke out, and the rescue could not be delayed. At this critical moment, the rescue team quickly gathered, and the engine went off. When the rescue team finally arrived at the scene of the crash, a spaceship went into the building. The rich people on the top floor are still calmly partying. It seems to be ineffective. A team member turned around and wanted to go to the other room to check. Who knew that when he turned around, a strange smiling face with a thick mouth suddenly appeared. The rich people can't calm down anymore. The gorgeous party instantly became the target of the epidemic. Mitt was buried by the body, and luckily dodged a blow. When he was struggling to get up, there was only flesh and blood left in the room. Obviously, the monster had not killed the shadow, and the epidemic broke out directly. Mitt shouted desperately. He was about to die on the spot. As soon as he moved his arms, a laser shot from behind. The captain of the spaceship arrived in time. As a company representative, he was responsible for arresting the company's assets and the epidemic. Mitt was struggling to get up and wanted to say thank you. The captain did not care and fired another shot. In his eyes, the rescue team members of these other companies were no less than enemies of the company's assets. However, the captain did not give up. The top priority was to bring the epidemic back to the ship's cage. Since he could catch it the first time, he could catch it the second time. I have to admit that the captain's weapon is powerful. With the power of the biotransformation body, he dragged the epidemic out of the room effortlessly. However, when he was preparing to return by elevator, he accidentally ran into the rescue team members of the Genius Company. The captain tried to cover up that there was only survival material in the bag, but the epidemic in the bag moved incoherently. It looked like a kidnapping scene. The captain was at a loss. He couldn't confess that there was an alien monster in the bag. He had no choice but to turn around and let the team members control him. The bag that restrained the epidemic had to be reinforced. This delay had awakened the epidemic. The captain drew a dagger and was ready to fight to the death. Just at this moment, the footsteps of the rescue team were heard again from a distance. Maybe it was the taste of the biotransformation body. The epidemic changed the target instantly and disappeared. A few hours later, Wendy and the team arrived in a hurry. When they passed a hole, they found several mysterious soft objects. As soon as Mick got close, he was immediately alerted by a kind of sound. A low, disturbing hissing sound echoed in his ear. Wendy also sensed the danger. But this was his first time to carry out an external mission. He didn't know what kind of terrible existence he was about to face. When he reacted, the epidemic had spread like lightning to his brother, Mitt. He watched as Mitt fell into the abyss of darkness. Wendy decided to follow and jump down to rescue him. But just in case, someone had to stay to guard against these deadly epidemics.